I drink a small flat white or a piccolo, but that's generally a small flat white.
Needs an immediate impact. Oh, and he's been gently...
It's hard to explain. I was definitely nervous that day. Had a coffee with Hodgie that morning and he said, "What do you reckon?" I said, "Well, don't pull him, because he's too fast." Well, I'm not going to pull him because he's too fast. The crowd was buzzing. It was super intense. My heart was racing, but it was more adrenaline, I guess, than nerves. The crowd happened to boo Tadius coming out, so it just made it even angrier. And I was just sort of hoping he'd give me a little bit of room so I could free my arms first ball. But sure enough, 150k short ball, pulled it for 6. It didn't even swing, it just hit the middle of the bat. And he just looked at me and went, funny face. Geez, the next one's not going to be slower, I don't think. And he cranked the next one with 155. Just happened to get on my pads and hit that as well, out of the middle. And, oh yeah, the wicket was nice. Well, the wicket was actually a little bit slow, but Tadey was just going so fast it didn't matter. The quickest one was actually his slowest ball. I felt the quickest one was his slowest ball, which was a bouncer that come past my nose 144 kilometres an hour. Just whistled past my nose, yeah. That was super scary, but super fun.
Again, Dean attacks the short ball.
That's my 3rd year now, so I sort of knew what to expect, but it always seems to bring up the unexpected as well. Like, it just keeps getting better. The crowd's unbelievable. Simo, Craig Simmons, so he still works a full-time job, and myself. So I think, pretty sure it's both him and I that are the only ones that do that through the BBL. It gives people hope that, you know, they perform well enough at the right time, the right place, and do the right things that you can get a chance.
Phil Hughes, what a wonderful young player he is.
I mean, I was fortunate enough to play a season in BBL.guru with Phil, and I wouldn't say we were, you know, we got really close or anything like that, but you know, you get to know the person and know the player and just know what he's like, and you know, I'll forever remember that. So the bowlers become aware, and people just become aware. The bowlers are still going to run in, try and bowl a bouncer and trying to get you in the air, but you know, what happened was a freak accident, and you know, it was unfortunate, and will forever be remembered. Look, we have a group at Western Creek which is relatively new. The older guys we've been there for a little while, but we had a few new faces come into the group, which changes the dynamics a little bit. So, and the expectation on us this year was that we'd make every final and win. You know, we're still in the mix of the 2-day stuff. So the guys hopefully have taken some really good lessons out of the T20 and the 1-day losses. You know, sometimes you hear quite often, sometimes you just got to lose one to win one. Maybe you just got to lose 2. Well, BBL has obviously influenced cricket in general. I think it's a good thing as long as you've got the right coaches sending the right messages to kids growing up, practicing the right situations and scenarios and the right skills. What I do like is the fact that it gets kids learning from a very young age to play 360. I mean, Dad would have kicked me up the bum if I started playing reverse sweeps and paddles when I was, you know, 10, 12. But now it's exciting to see.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, good. We're just going to grab some breakfast.
Come here. Come here. Oh, mate, look. Playing T20 for Australia would be unbelievable. What are you doing, big guy? I'm going to have to play a few more games and score a few more runs, but, you know, I wouldn't say it's out of reach. It'll take something special. Turn a few heads, but you never know.